Men, I am going to be real with you. As a woman, I find this very hard to believe. I want you to tap into this quick interview with Cardi. What do you think?
Men actually respect marriages. Women don't really respect marriages.
You're saying outside of the marriage. Like a man wouldn't come to you.
Yes.
Because he's like, oh, you've got your thing.
Yes, cause when I used to meet guys, any type of famous guys and stuff like that, they'll be like, how you doing, Cardi B? Like this and that. My DMs were extremely dry. Nobody would approach me. But these women, they will throw themselves at a married man like it's nothing. It's like, oh, well, whatever. And it's not because it was me. When I announced that I was single, oh boy. The DMs, every type of way they was trying to reach. But when they know that you're like in a marriage and like you have a family, they won't approach you.
I kind of find this a little hard to believe. What do you think? Let's go to the next two clips and we're going to chop this up at the end. Interesting.
Suck so important.
Yes.
Do you know there's like categories of like, some men, no, you don't understand. I have gone in a rabbit hole. I didn't know how special are eaters to these men.
What? Hold on. Rewind. You didn't know.
No, I know. But listen, these men have these girls on their phone. Everybody has a eater. And I didn't know that. And then, like...
Is this true? I have never heard of this, brothers. I mean, keep it clean in the comment section, brothers. But I am curious to hear what you got to say about this. And sisters, if you are out there and you watching this video, what do you think?
You be like, are you so? And then you ask them, so if this girl so good, why don't you marry them? And it's like, and they be like, I don't want to marry them. I don't really like them. I don't even know their birthday. I don't care about their last name. I just know that they're my favorite eater.
Interesting. This is a response from this guy, and I want you to hear what he has to say. What do you think about what he's saying here?
This is the type of thing that the sisterhood would deny is going on, but this very dynamic is so common. And there's a couple of reasons for that. One is territorial, which men are, and two is competition, which women are. So men are very territorial. It's a turnoff to think that my woman is involved with another man. That makes me not want to be involved with that woman. Whereas for a woman sometimes, or the women subculture sometimes, winning that man from another woman is satisfying. It boosts the ego. And this is why women are so competitive with other women, even though they pretend and try to project that they are not. But Cardi B is absolutely correct in this video that men sort of abide by or respect the boundaries of marriage a lot more or at a higher rate than women do because of territorial and competition.
Now listen to this clip here. I think it's very good with his point of view. Let me know what you're thinking.
Who is marriage good for? Who's it serving more, men or women?
Now, men.
Because I was thinking, if we pressed a button and the marriage stats went backwards in time, i.e. more people got married and they gave birth within marriages, would that be better for men or women?
It'd be better for men.
Why?
Because being with the kids and kind of with the mum is just right now still an incredibly important way for men to feel needed, connected, involved, etc. Now, that might change, but right now it is pretty clear that they'll do better. And like if you look at the impact of being married and not married on employment, earnings, health, physical and mental health, life expectancy, huge positive impacts for men, much less so for women. And of course, if you go back, if we went the other way, like you'd say, well, actually women who weren't married were in real trouble economically until recently, right? Women used to be economically dependent on men, but men were emotionally dependent on women. And I think we've really done a lot on the first half of that, and it's kind of revealing the second part, the kind of the fact that actually wifeless men, partnerless men, childless men, they don't do so well. In fact, they do terribly.
Brothers, what do you think about this? So let's go to the Cardi B clip, the first clip, where she was speaking on the fact that a woman would have no problems going after another woman's husband. It's it doesn't matter. Do you feel this? If you're married, has this happened to you? And what do you think about it? And if you're not married and you know of this, let's chop it up in the comment section. Let's discuss this. What makes a single woman really, really, really pursue a married man? And then why don't men really go after married women? Is that the case for the majority? Now, I feel like it could be a mix. I feel like it could be a mixture. I don't know this for sure, but I do know several people where the woman has stepped out and she was in a relationship with somebody else and married. And I also know a couple where the husband stepped out several times. So I don't know. Let's check out some statistics really quickly. Chad, is it more likely that a woman will approach a married man or a married woman will approach a man? Who is more likely to step out on the other? Is it the woman or is it the man? Or is it which single person is more likely to approach a married person? Is it a single man or a single woman?
Got it. That's a bit of a layered question. So generally speaking, a lot of surveys and relationship studies over the years have tended to show that married men are often slightly more likely to initiate affairs than married women. That's not a universal rule, but it's a common trend in the data. As for single people approaching married individuals, it can vary a lot by social context. Some research suggests single women might sometimes approach married men, especially if there's a perception that he's stable or established. On the flip side, single men might approach married women if they feel there's a chance or if they believe the woman is open to it. So it's not a one-size-fits-all answer, but traditionally it's often noted that married men are a bit more likely to step out, and single men might be a little more likely to approach married women than single women approaching married men. It all depends on the individuals and the situation, of course.
Thanks. Okay, so I can kind of feel that. But so if that's the case, then it does sound like a married man is more likely to initiate an affair or engage in an affair with a woman compared to the woman, the wife. And the woman that he's having the affair with knows, I'm not going to say knows he's married. I can't say that all the time, but may be aware many times that he's married. So is Cardi B's statement accurate based off what this answer from ChatGPT is saying? That she might be going somewhere with this, brothers. I mean, what do you think? When I saw this interview pop up in my timeline, I was like, oh, that's a good one to discuss. That is such a good one to discuss because in marriage, and I am married, I think it's kind of equal. I feel like it's more so of an opportunity. People may approach either the man or the woman, but it is the person that has to say, no, I'm happily married. Thank you though, or whatever. But based off what ChatGPT said, and I do feel that it's more likely, and based off these statistics, I have not, dug really deep in this situation about this per se. But I do feel, based off what they said, and just having knowledge of couples who've had infidelity in their marriage, it was the man that had the actual marital affair compared to the woman. Now, I like the last clip with the man from whoever the guest speaker was on Diary of a CEO. I absolutely love his podcast. So many good features he has on his channel. He made some really good points and how women, it was, we're looking for specific things, but a man being more so on the single side it's not as productive as for women. When a man is not married, doesn't have children, isn't actively in the relationship, he said, man, ain't doing that great. And it could be emotionally. I'm sure he's talking about stability and emotion. Emotionally. Overall, the man is not doing as well. What do you all think, brothers? I wanted to do this video. I thought it was so good. How do you feel, especially if you are married? Do you actually agree with this verbiage, this commentary here that one, Cardi B said? Is that true? And two, you don't have to share your business, but I am curious to know if you have been approached and you're married, you know, what happened? Okay, so let me know what you think. If you're married, especially, do you feel that this information is correct? Are men more likely to initiate or engage in a marital affair? This is a really good conversation here, great people. Let's get in this comment section. How do you feel about this? You know, marriages are so good, great, beneficial when you're with the right person. It really is. It's an exchange. It's a learning journey. You learn so much more about yourself and the other person, but it's also learning really how to be selfless. It's really learning how to be selfless, serving. All right, great people, get in the comment section, hit the like button, and let me know how you are feeling about this type of content. We definitely can tap into more of this. I really feel I am really liking this perspective here. So share the video and let's talk about it. I'll see you in the next video. Love you guys.
Start to apply the pressure listening to a 45-minute lecture. Intellectualism is conceptualism.